Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR PSP. And in this episode of our 2011 Career Mode season, we're going to be doing the DirecTV 500 at Martinsville Speedway in the Cup Series for race, I do believe, 6 of 36. I think. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. It's quiet in here. It's nighttime. Of course, it's usually quiet in here even though it's not nighttime whenever I'm recording. It's only like 10:45. I'm recording this kind of late because I was just watching The Ring 2. I was interested because I saw the first one. It was pretty good. Not as scary as the first one. I mean, I watched the first one whenever I was really young, so that's probably why. Okay, because we're skipping qualifying, we have our starting lineup. Casey Kane on the pole. He's my teammate, so yay. Casey Kane on the pole. Kurt Busch in second. Greg Biffle third. Freaking fantasy driver in fourth, Kyle Busch in fifth, Tony Stewart sixth, Elliott Sadler in seventh, Paul Menard eighth, Martin Truex Jr. in ninth, and Jeff Burton in 10th. So, I'm pretty sure Casey Kane getting onto the pole has to do with me owning the team and giving him a badass car. Of all the tracks he get the pole at, I don't know why this one. But anyways, here we go for the DirecTV 500 at Martinsville Speedway. Starting from the tail of the field behind the Rabot and freaking Dale Jarrett. The green flag is out, and we're underway here at Martinsville. Oh. Okay, nudging Joe Nemechek in that 01 car. Okay, I'm going to let Joe Nemechek pass because he found his way around me and I went way off the track. Yeah, this is really difficult. I'm going to try not to hit any cars throughout this race. It's almost impossible to not do that. Or, it's impossible to do that, but I'm going to try not to hit any cars. Because they break way much more than they should, compared to reality, that is. Ow. Well, the wall's not a car, so I guess I'm still succeeding. There's the Cheerios car. Can we not hit the Cheerios car? Oh my gosh, Jeff Gordon, there you are. Jeff Gordon made it 3 wide going in the corner. Alright. So yeah, Dale Jarrett drives the number 161 fantasy car. I don't know what the hell this game's problem is, honestly. I can't believe they let that happen. The number 161 Kmart Dodge. I think it's a Dodge. Now that I think about it, this freaking Rabot's been making a lot of progress in this race. He's in freaking 34th now. I just hit the 41 car. Energizer Bunny piece of shit. It's a freaking rookie car, even though he's not a rookie anymore. Okay. Did he just hit me for no reason, by the way? I don't know. Okay, Kevin Harvick hates me after Bristol. I remember that. There's the air conditioner that we love so much. I should have turned that off for this recording, but whatever. Kevin Harvick, we can exit the corner faster if you just go. But no, you hate my guts so much. You're trying to make me suffer. Robbie Gordon, I don't know what he did right there. He slammed on the brakes behind. I'm guessing it was either Tony Rain's fault or his own fault, but we all stacked up going into the corner. And I got rear-ended, so did Kevin Harvick. So stupid. Dang it, Robbie Gordon. And, well, I thought it was Tony Raines. That's Denny Hamlin. I don't know where Tony Raines is. Gosh. And now Robbie Gordon's ramming my ass because they slowed down so much. I'm just trying not to hit him. This is not going by as fast as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like 15 laps into the race. We're only 7 laps into the race. We should try passing cars on the outside because, you know, that would look cool. We can make some thumbnails out of that. This is Martinsville. This is the O'Reilly car. Okay, we're good. There's Benjamin Swift in the 88 car. The one that Dale Jarrett should be driving, but no, he retired. And they decide, hey, I'm going to race again. I'm going to drive a freaking 161 car. That was quite the, what do you call it, surprise for me whenever we went to Atlanta. Gosh, they just go slow, so slow all the time at this track, don't they? Freaking Best Buy car is going half throttle, and we've already exited the corner. I'm not even on the gas, and I'm waiting for him to go. I guess I'm kind of helping Jeff Green, but still. Alright. Outside line. Whoa, MB&A car. I was afraid he wasn't going to give me any room, and then he jerked his car down, so I guess that was kind of all on me. That was a nice pass on the outside. Here's my teammate Jeremy Mayfield in the 19 car. I'm trying not to hit the wall, so I'm like letting off the gas and all kinds of stuff I don't need to do. You know, I would, try to help my teammate Jeremy Mayfield out, but then again, this is Martinsville. What can I do besides ram his ass and make him hate me while helping him at the same time? Because that's how the game works. You can help another driver, but you have to rear end them to do that, and then that makes them hate you really fast. The moment you don't want to help them, that's when they get pissed. It's kind of funny. Okay, Tony Raines. So this is Tony Raines. He's doing way better than Denny Hamlin. Way to go, Realistic EA Sports game. Way to go. Alright, Tony Raines! Golly! He was going up the racetrack, and then he got Casey Mears in front of me. Okay, now I just keep on passing cars on the outside. This is ridiculous. Jeff Burton, he started in 10th place, if I can recall correctly. I hit him. I was trying not to so hard, but I still hit him. I mean, hey, that's the NASCAR PSP. I can't help but hit these cars. I'm trying not to hit them. First I was trying not to hit Jeff Burton. Now I'm trying not to hit the little trees car, but his trees are so big that I keep on freaking hitting him. Stupid trees. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't complain. I use little trees in my car. I do. Okay, Paul Menard. What are you doing in 10th place? Yeah, he started in the top 10. I remember that. Dave Blaney is in the top 10. What is happening? A lot of bad drivers in this game doing good. Well, I guess you say just bad cars. I don't know. I mean, Dave Blaney's car is terrible. I would know because I do it. Actually, I haven't done that season, but I have a season with Dave Blaney saved on my PSP. Just because it'd be challenging, you know? Now you got Dave Blaney in the top freaking 10. Greg Biffle. Sometimes he's good. I saw him in the top 5 at Michigan at one point recently. I thought that was kind of crazy, seeing Greg Biffle. So I guess you could say he's good sometimes. Freaking fantasy car, he's so good, even in reality. I don't know what to do with him. Well, you know what? I want him to hate me. I want him to. I'm sick. I hate his existence. I hate his existence. I really do. He's not supposed to exist, but he does. And I don't like it. Oh my gosh! Is that really how fast I am out the corner? You may be like, you just wrecked a fantasy car for no reason. He's a fantasy car. That's the reason. I hate the fact that there's this car with the number and 3 digits in the freaking top 10 every single race whenever I do this game now. What's with the 187 car? Never heard of him. I don't even know what his sponsor is. I never pay attention to it. Dark green and black car with the 187 on it. I don't know what the sponsor is. Wow. I made it to the halfway point, and all I have to do is pass Casey Kane for the lead. I would say something about having music in this episode, but then again, we get to lap cars and have fun doing that. Wait a second, is that... Oh, okay. I thought Jeff Gordon was in last place. It's this 192 car. I finally pushed my glasses back up on my face because they were sliding off. Michael Waltrip, way back here. I guess that makes sense. He usually doesn't do good whenever he races, which is not often. This 192 car trying to stop me from making a pass. Is this really how you treat the leader? Is it? Stupid fantasy car. Everything is such a fantasy. Okay, my car got tight right there. I think we have to take a pit stop in a little bit. We are past the halfway point. That was my best lap of the day. I wonder why. And we're not going through traffic anymore, so I guess that makes sense. I'm never driving the car the best I can whenever it comes to this place in career mode. Just because, I mean, I guess in any game mode I wouldn't be driving the car the best I could. Unless I was starting on pole and I was catching up to lap traffic or whatever. Because they hold me up and I try not to hit them. Because it's, I don't know, it feels worth it to try not to hit other cars, you know? Makes me feel like I've accomplished something when the race is over. But I feel bad whenever I'm beating everybody up unintentionally because of how bad the AI is. That's the challenge, beating the terrible AI and not hitting them. Okay. I don't know if Michael Waltrip was taking pit stop right there, but if he's not, I bet he's pissed. I can't see him. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't taking a pit stop. So the 41 car just screwed him over. Hey look, it's Dale Jarrett in the 161 car. Complete and total conspiracy, really. Okay, and there's that Rabot waste management car. Sterling Marlin was pretty nice, but no, he got replaced by this Rabot guy. Of all the names, isn't it like Richie Abbott? But I just call him Rabot. Oh my gosh, the robot rabbit. I heard some noise a while ago. I think somebody crashed into somebody coming out of pit road. Should I take my pit stop on lap 30? No. Yeah, I'm getting OCD about what lap I should take my pit stop on. Should I get the lap 20, 25, 30? Just take my pit stop on lap 29.362. I don't know. I can just jump from one side of the track to another. Jump over the pit wall. And have that really high-pitched squeaking sound as they're changing my tires and whatnot. But it's lap 30, so we're just going to go ahead and take our pit stop now. Alright. I don't have a car set to adjust. I'm in the lead. I'm killing it. How many cars did I lap? I wasn't counting. Ryan Newman was in the Kellogg's pit stop, or pit stall. And there's the Kellogg's car. So Ryan Newman's pit stall is Kyle Busch's pit stop. And yeah, a caution just came out. The crew chief said so. This game is so programmed just so wrong. The cars don't park in their pit stalls. I'm the only one who does. So what was the caution? Okay. Oh, I see why that happened. Of course I do, because the replay just started with a car bouncing around on top of another car. So, David Strimmy and Matt Kinsler were trying to have some fun, and they got caught red-handed by the cameras. Well, so I'm guessing I'm still in the lead. Yeah, I'm still in the lead. I started in last place, passed everybody, lapped some cars, took my pit stop, and I'm still in the lead somehow. Alright then. Alright, and it says my gas tank is almost empty. That's just like this programming glitch that happens whenever you take a pit stop and a caution comes out or something. I don't know what it is. It does it for tires sometimes too. Yeah, NASCAR PSP wasn't the best NASCAR game ever made. But it was the best NASCAR game ever made for PSP, in my opinion. I think it was kind of the only NASCAR game made for PSP, but still. I mean, you can't count the PlayStation 1 games because those weren't made for PSP. They were made for PlayStation 1, you know? I wish I could say something like NASCAR 15 Victory Edition was the best NASCAR game for PSP. But there was only one NASCAR game that never came out. Nothing came out after NASCAR PSP. Based off of NASCAR 07, you know? I remember in middle school, I'd play this game and I'd try to imagine, I wonder what it would be like if there were updated versions of NASCAR PSP, you know? Where people were, you know, modding just like in our 2003, you know, updating the tracks and all the decals on the walls and whatever. Like, imagine playing NASCAR, the game 2011 on PSP. That would have been pretty cool, right? Probably not, because PlayStation Portable and terrible PSP joke. I don't know what else to say right now. I mean, I hit Paul. No, it's not Paul. You know, why do they freaking Robbie Gordon and Paul Menard have to drive a car that says Menard on it? I mean, Paul Menard drives the Menard car. No surprise there. Yeah, he's trying to block. But this freaking Menard sponsor, why does Robbie Gordon have to drive a car with a sponsor that is another driver's last name? And Harvick, you're stupid. You're stupid. Get out of the way. You're messing me up. Almost got rammed from behind, but Kevin Harvick's just sitting in the way. Alright. So apparently you don't hate me enough to hit me right now. But I hate Michael Ultra enough to freaking beat the crap out of him for no reason. Everything is just an accident, though. Oh my gosh! I got so tight. I think I locked my brakes up or something going in the corner. As sad as it is, that is something that they actually put in the game. You can actually lock your brakes up going in the corners. I didn't have a problem with that. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why I can't have nice things. Because if I did have nice things, I would lock the brakes up in every single turn. So the front of the car looks beautiful. Let's do some donuts in this car. And some burnouts. Do some Martin's nuts. Some Martin's nuts. Or something like that. Martin's nuts. I don't know Martin, but we're going to do some of his nuts. Do-do-do-do-do. My car hit the wall and it went like boing. Golly. The fans aren't even cheering. Unrealistic. Unrealistic EA Sports. The fans aren't cheering. Yeah, make some noise! Make some noise! Listen to that. All the things that EA Sports could have done, they didn't do. I mean, they did it for freaking Madden or FIFA or baseball, but no, they couldn't do it for NASCAR. The fans don't cheer whenever you're doing donuts or something. And even NASCAR Heat 2002, you take the lead and the fans cheer, which is kind of funny because if you go back and forth between the lead because you're kind of neck and neck with the leader, then the fans just keep on cheering, and I'm wondering how long can you scream. Okay, there's my pit stall. Yeah, right in front of Ryan Newman's pit stall. Ryan Newman drives the number 5 Kellogg's Chevrolet. I mean, he was even in that pit stall, but no, it's supposed to be Kyle Busch. But it's not. It's not. Because this game fails on so many levels. But it's still fun to play. I'm one of the only people who plays it on YouTube because it's so rare. I remember how rare and hard to find this game was. I didn't even say that right. Whatever. It was just on Amazon. I remember seeing that this game was extremely expensive for a UMD disc. So never got that. I just figured out how to put the custom firmware and all that stuff and get the ISO file for it, which does have some issues at time. I can't do a season with the custom car because whenever I load it, the car, like paint scheme, it just disappears for some reason. And your car has no paint scheme. It's a ghost car. So, the highlights. There really weren't any highlights in this race unless I was rear-ending somebody really hard. Ryan Newman, aka Kyle Busch. What happened to the front of the... My voice went weird. What happened to the front of the 192 car? Well, I'll shred it off or something. I don't know. Yeah, look. The Kmart car driven by Dale Jarrett. Everybody's going to be wondering, when did Dale Jarrett drive the freaking Kmart car? He drove it in NASCAR PSP on JC1424 channel for no freaking reason. Okay, look at the race results. So, I started last and I finished first. This is Martinsville. That's a terrible ripoff of Martinsville. Kurt Busch started second and finished second. I guess that's a cheesing something. It's nacho cheese and everything. Okay, so queso, I get it. Casey Kane, my teammate, he started first on the pole and finished third. I'm disappointed in you, Casey Kane. You could have taken second from Kurt Busch, but you didn't. But you did lead exactly half of the race, 20 laps. Greg Biffle started third and finished fourth, and Kyle Busch started fifth and finished fifth. So these Busch brothers are very consistent. It would have been even better if it said he started fifth and he started second, because then you could say K. Busch started second and finished second, and then K. Busch started fifth and finished fifth. But whatever, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I got this fantasy car, this stupid fantasy car, to lose 4 positions, right? Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. started 23rd, made up to 9th. That's cool. Tony Raines started 14th and finished 10th. So yeah, Tony Raines is pretty good now, I guess. I don't know. Tony started 6th and finished 12th. Dang it, Tony. Paul Menard, aka Robbie Gordon. It's so confusing. It's the exact same sponsor, color, and everything. It just confuses me whenever I see the back of their car and not paying attention to the number above it. Dave Blaney, the Claybrook guy, AJ Ely, and my teammate Jeremy Mayfield. He started 21st and finished 19th. I get that Jeremy Mayfield was fired, but why can't he be better than that? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just look through the rest of the race results. Benjamin Swift, 26th. Ryan Vickerson, 27th. Even though I left the team with great cars, he's not doing well. Neither is Jeff Gordon. Why you got to mess things up? You should be doing... Everybody on your team should be doing better than Brian Vickers. But no, it's not happening for some reason. Freaking Dale Jarrett. What is this? He started 42nd and finished 34th. So I guess that's cool. And the Rabot guy. I remember helping him out and moving up to like 34th or something. And then he finished 37th. So I guess he's not very good. The baloney guy, the pajama guy in the 55 car. That got held up whenever the 41 car was taking a pit stop. That was funny. Kevin Harvick, what is happening to you? You started terrible and you finished even worse. You finished the race. I mean, you didn't run all the laps in it, but you did finish. It doesn't say right here that you dropped out or anything. Did anybody drop out? No, everybody crossed the finish line under power or something like that. Well, all right. Jamming. That was a long cutscene thingy. You know what I've noticed? I haven't gotten a message from this stupid phone thingy in forever. Wait a second. Can I still do this stupid... this week's race is the Samsung Radio Shack 500 on Sunday at the Texas. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. You have not selected an opponent. You have not yet selected an opponent. These people typing stuff weird. Press play to select an opponent and a fantasy NASCAR team. Uh, who sounds the coolest? Tommy Rogers. Roger. Why do we have a Tommy Rogers and a Roger Jones? It's got to be one of the Rogers. I'm gonna go with Mr. Rogers. I get the first pick. Alright. The freaking Benjamin Swift at the top of the list. What the hell? That makes sense. Alright. So who's good and who's not good? I seriously wouldn't know. Wait, can I go down? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's cool. Am I in the list? I'm not in the list. This is bullshit. I'm not in the list. This game is already biased. Well, you know, just because Casey Kane, he had an amazing start, I'm going to pick him. Who did he pick? He picked Tony Raines, so he's a freaking stupid person. Kevin Harvick finished terrible in the last race, so we're not picking him. Jeff Gordon, he finished terrible too. What about Greg Biffle? Let's pick Greg Biffle. He does good sometimes. He picked... This guy's a dumbass. He picked David Strimmy and Tony Raines. Who are we going to pick? I haven't done this in a while. I just... Who does good? Who does... Jimmy Johnson does good sometimes, right? Pick Jimmy Johnson. He picks Casey Mears. That's a 42 car. I don't even know how good he does sometimes. Tony Stewart. Where's Tony Stewart? He does good a lot. He's way at the bottom of the list. And he picks Dave Blaney. Okay, so I feel like Mr. Rogers makes terrible decisions, and that's why he's dead. And he's making even worse decisions now that he's playing against me, but whatever. No offense to Mr. Rogers. Rest in peace. I watched you whenever you were alive. And I can't watch you anymore because you don't come on TV anymore. Just for the hell of it, let's pick the frickin' pajamas. Alright. This week's race, blah blah blah. Samsung Radio Shack 500 at the Texas. Yeehaw. And he picked Richie Abbott, frickin' Rabbot, as the last pick. I have a feeling I'm going to win this so easily. And I don't know why I'm doing this, and I don't know why you're still watching, because if you are, then this is going to be interesting. I feel like I definitely picked better drivers. I mean, if I was in the list, I would have picked me above all other contestants in the thing. Alright. So. What is this? Bring it. I'm going to clean up the track with you. This guy is so headstrong. It's sad. It's Texas. I'm going to wreck all the drivers that he picks. I'm totally going to do that. And after the Texas race, we're going to have the Extras episode where we go to Meadow Creek in the Modified Series. And the Tiburon Raceway in the Busch Series. And that's the Dodge Motorsports 300. What is this one? The Market Street 150, is that what it says? I think. So, after we do the Texas race, we're gonna find out how dumb Mr. Rogers really is. And see you next time. That's that. And episode over.